Hey, Sujak. Okay. You may be my only viewer, but the best, so that's enough. Is the sound good enough? Yes. The most passionate, I would say, about Battle Brothers. Okay, that sounds fine. Okay, maybe we can do that first if you want, if that's something you like. I've thought of a few builds, and because I always have trouble choosing and planning, so this is something maybe I'd like to use more often. Pre-thought builds. So I will show them to you, and okay, yes, you can give me your advice. So let's see. Okay, this is the first one. So there is a perk you don't like, but for now it will be like this, at least before it's changed. So I mean, this one is pretty basic, two-hander, and with Bunny, of course, this one, but could be nimble. And there is one perk left, so I guess it can either be Pathfinder, Indomitable, or possibly, what else could it be? Yes, possibly Backstabber too. And yes, I guess Colossus also, or 45 Mind. Well, there's nothing much to it. I think it's pretty basic. I guess you would not take that and maybe something else. Take Quick Hands. But yes, I mean, these perks seem to be the core picks of this build. Yes, rich advantage. Well, the idea, the reason why I pick both is that, and I guess you kind of guessed it, is because if you miss your hits, let's say for example you just have a two-handed weapon equipped and you swing and you miss everything, so you don't get any defense from rich advantage, and then you can still get some by switching. Of course, if you have switched before the enemy's turn and you miss, well, there's nothing you can do unless you have Indomitable and enough fatigue, of course. Yes, exactly. That's more or less a way to make sure that you have at least some defense, but of course there are cases where you have none anyway, so yes, it's like you say, it's just the safe way of doing it, because I tend to play a bit safe, so that's why I like to get as much defense as I can. But yes, so okay, let's move on. This one is typical shield bearer, so shield expert if you want. And yes, there is a free perk again, so I guess it can be maybe taunt. I don't really like its value late game, but it's still pretty good. I think most people undervalue it. It's quite fine, I think, because you can it synergizes with you know, weak recruits that need to be protected, so you can do that to an extent with this. So from what I understand, it is the success, it's not always a success. You can taunt an enemy and have it not working, so I think it depends on the resolve of the taunter, so that's why I think it's a good fit with Fortified Mind. Yes, you should try it once at least. Maybe just pick it on one character and see how it does, just to experiment. And yes, Fortified Mind I think is a really strong pick on well, defensive units, because, well, as you know, getting surrounded and everything, and even only one moral drop is pretty annoying. 10 less % to all combat stats, so that's a huge decrease. Of course, if you have a sergeant, you can always fix it, but it's nice to have anyway, I think. So this is standard, and of course it can be instead of this and this, this and this. So yes, the last one, you have a choice. Okay, that was the last one. So yes, you have a choice between these, I guess. This, gifted, if you want more stats, fatigue, defense, and of course if you're going the nimble way, I would probably do something like this. Maybe, yes. And then there's the adrenaline indomitable combination, but I think you don't always need it if you want to keep it always on, depending on your initiative score. But yes, it works. It works quite well together, because at the end of the turn, so for example, let's say you are max on fatigue and can indomitable again, so you recover and then adrenaline, and then you can use it at the beginning of the turn, and then you will the enemies will go, and next turn they may go again and you will be under it and you can recover adrenaline again. So yes, that's a good good combination, even on low fatigue units. You still need enough fatigue, enough max fatigue to be able to do this, and then the next turn have 25 now for this. Yes. So yes, I guess the increased fatigue cost will make it harder to do this. I don't exactly know how much will be needed as a max fatigue, but yes, it will be harder to pull off. So I guess maybe we will see other picks there. And also, yes, you can just leave the mastery if you want. You can even go with just a dagger and get as much fatigue as you can and never attack. That's also a possibility. And there is of course okay, it's 5. Okay, I didn't know that. So it's 15. Okay, that's good. That's good then. Yeah, so I guess it will be the same then. Same net cost. Yes, so a last pick, which you can do with either Nimble or Battleforged, is picking Lone Wolf and just block enemies a bit, away from combat, and it works well enough because it gives enough of a boost that you can pretty much go alone. Of course, if you do this with Orc Warriors, even with more than 75 resolve, there's still a fair chance to get moral drops, so maybe not a good idea then, but it works also. So okay, and if you want to test it, we'll do a save load and see how it fares, but we have to find allies to test. Okay, so I guess that's it. I have currently I have nimble shield expert, and I think I will build him like this. So yes, and he has a mace specialization because he has good enough. He may have backstabber though. No, he doesn't have it. Okay, yes, we'll do the test. The lone wolf test. Oh yes, but this game it's not. I didn't check Iron Man, so we can do a a save load just for this this test. Okay, so the next one is the hybrid, and yes, I really like this combination of polearm plus bow. So you get the best of I would say both worlds, because you get the range, the full range with this. You could also choose actually crossbows, but well, it's one less range at least. And so you get some sniping ability, but at the same time, when someone is close, you can use your, I don't know, bilhook and or pike and deal a very good amount of damage at 2 tiles range. And the idea with this is to use the decreased AP cost and strike first with this in close range, and then use the bow, so you can remove a lot of armor and then use the bow high base damage to deal a lot of combined damage. That's the idea. So I really like this setup much. It's really strong, I think. Of course, since you have to invest in both skills, you have to sacrifice another attributes. So usually I prefer to go with heavy armor and brawny. You don't really need battle forged, since you're in the backline and not being hit so much. But yeah, nimble is doable too. Well, yes. In the case you're going with nimble, you don't pick Colossus, I guess, but you just take nimble and you increase your HP enough, and then you can add overwhelm, which is a good thing, because with this, if you find one, you could possibly use a wall sight, and you would have really good overwhelm capabilities. You can also pick it if you want to take heavy armor, and it will work most of the time against warriors and ancient dead. So it's still a good pick, even if you're going with brawny and heavy armor. So executioner, I think, is a really interesting and maybe undervalued perk. So yes, of course, it won't work against creatures that don't bleed, like well, all undead. And yes, actually I'm thinking it might oh no, Necro Savants, they don't get injured, so it doesn't work either. Yes, Executioner, so you see, that's something, so additional 20% damage. So since damage, the damage modifiers are multiplied by each other. So for example, you see there, if I was under Killing Frenzy, and if it was possible to use that and against an injured target. I would get so base damage times 1.25 times 1.20. So actually, the more damage modifiers you have, the more useful each of them is. So it's 20%, but it could be more actually. So you can imagine if I had I don't know, other modifiers like like huge, which two of my men have it, then you with these three, huge and executioner and killing frenzy, you can really get to very high damage potential. So I think it's a really really good perk for backliners. They don't have to invest so much as much in defense, and they can pretty safely take these kinds of perks. Yes, okay, so yes, that's the idea. So yes, there is one left, and you can choose anything you want. So I was actually thinking about the thrower as well, and you could do something like, I don't know, maybe not this, but you could take so throwing weapons and duelist, and instead of picking another mastery, you could just have I don't know, any kind of polar arm, polar hammer, long axe in your bags, and also a one-handed weapon if you ever get into contact. And yes, that's, oh sorry, this one. So that's certainly also a good good idea for hybrid. Can definitely work. Maybe you don't need as much melee skill, you can rely more on throwing weapons, but well, okay. So this one, yes, this one is a sergeant. So this is I would say a sergeant, well, bannerman that focuses on attack rather than defense. You don't synergize with, that's true, yes, you're right, it's only melee damage. So yes, maybe if you are huge, it would be better to, I think, take this and something else. So this bannerman or sergeant, he has berserk and killing frenzy and also executioner. So yes, melee bannerman. So actually, I think there are really two as good ways you can go about it. You can either do it that way and try to get some damage on. So rotation here, yes, maybe, I don't know, but this one I think would probably get quick hands because it can allow you to switch to better polearms than the banner if you're carrying it. So you can you could switch to war sides, or maybe just Biluk or Pike, and well, you could dish some interesting damage because the banner isn't very good at it. So yes, the other possibility, I guess, is to forget about this and go full defense. So you don't even take this, and you will take this, this as well, and quick hands to shield and rotate when you wouldn't take this. So maybe, yes, the last perk could be this, or maybe this. So this one would be probably a sergeant or banner carrier that can rotate injured members and do some off tanking. So sorry, it would not be this. Maybe this or this. It can be utility, you know. So This is one interesting build, I think, that I've been using up till now, and it's doing pretty well because you can, if you take some more slots, you can have I don't know, throwables or like nets or additional shields, anything. So yes, but if quickens get changed, well, shields won't be a possibility anymore. So I guess it will be mostly he will rely more on Indomitable when he's rotating out injured characters and doing the tanking instead. So that's another way. The next one, it's standard archer. So as you can see, I really like to build them very aggressively. So yes, I don't. This one, it's more of an experiment because I'm not too sure about Headhunter. I think mostly can be good, but sometimes it's a bit lacking. Doesn't bring too much value, I think. This run, targeting, you mean what goal do we have? Ah, um, no, not specifically, though I'm trying to think about every enemy I encounter, but yes, because usually it's true, it's difficult. So for example, you see, Overwhelm, it will be useful against undead and orcs, but it will never work against goblins. So yes, basically, if I were fighting only goblins, I would obviously not pick it and pick something else. But yes, I'm mostly building my characters to try as much take care of every kind of enemy. So yes, it's difficult but doable, I think. And also yes, if you have reserve, you can to a degree build differently and have some more specialists. Yes, so yes, that's the idea. I think Headhunter, and if you want a bit more defense, you can either take this or this. So yes, and Nimble obviously is better with the Overwhelm. So yes, okay, that's it. So that's everything. And fast adaptation, yes, I think it's good, but it only really gives you value if your hit chance is really low, which can happen, of course, when you're fighting goblins and trying to outshoot them at maximum range. So yes, in that case it would be good. In other cases, well, when you're, I guess, over 50% hit chance, it's not really that good. But yes, and I mean, if I had really low chances to it, I would probably use aimed shot instead of quick shot 2 times, because you get added damage with it, and it's more fatigue efficient, I think. So yes, I think it's really strong in the beginning, but and against goblins it gets value, but yes, otherwise I don't like it that much, unless, you know, I have a not so good archer and want to make him better, and gifted is not enough. Are you using it yourself often? Okay, so I'll switch. Okay, yes, no, that's I mean that's good. Especially if you pick it as a first level perk, it will really help. So yes, I mean, spying quick shot, yes. Yes, that's true. Also, yes, of course, if you're using quick shot against an armored target, it's probably much better. It's no, obviously much better than aim shot. So in that case, you know, quick shotting targets who have no armor, and when it's going straight to HP, it's obviously better. And in that case, it works well. Yes, anticipation. That's true. Okay, let's continue. So 5 and olds. They will be a bit hard to control, but we'll see. Yes, 5. I don't remember what the maximum is. The maximum you can meet at once. Is it something like 10 or 11? I think yes, you can meet 10 or 11. So 5 is doable, I guess. Really doable also, since we have 4 more people. Yes, I think it's something like 11. But yes, but by that point you probably have heavy armor and high HP with nimble, so it's not as dangerous. So let's think about this. So this, I guess. So I gave this character armor mastery just to try it. Maybe you've read the, I think you've answered to know the discussion in the beta forum about the polearmor versus polearms, and polearms are better because they get minus AP with mastery. So I wanted to try it this way and see how things go. And well, I really like the polearmor because it's just the most effective at removing armor. So you see, for 27, yes, for 27, basically I remove 2 times the armor amount. So this one with max roll, it can actually completely destroy warrior's armor in 1 hit. So yes, it costs more than double the fatigue, but it's always you know, more helpful to do this early in the game, early in combat. Of course, if you're fighting in the black monolith, you will probably will want to stick with this, but I mean, for most of the game, I think this is useful. So yes, the bilk, it does almost the same, 90 to... it does a bit more. Okay, that's surprising, but it does less ignore armor damage. So I really like the polearmor. I think it's still worth it to take it as a mastery over polearms, even though yes, it's trickier to get into range because you get 2 tiles with polearms, 2 tiles to move and to attack. So of course, if you miss an attack because of this, then that's 1 less attack and it's a huge deal. But yes, we all knew that the AP benefit is really strong. So this one actually, well, I didn't plan on keeping him. He has really low resolve, but I thought I would make the experiment. So I think I will probably leave him there on the flanks, and if he's ever, if someone comes, well, I can switch instantly and use this and follow up on the next turn. Or yes, but at the same time, it's actually okay. I guess it may not be really worth it to use this over this. So maybe what would be good would be to add quickens and switch to a two-handed armor. Well, I'm undecided. I wanted to test it. So yes, of course, armors they are not very good against Anolds. Well, it's not so much of a difference. It's 15 total, so yes, 7 HP damage. It's not too much difference. So this one I want. Okay, you take this. Who shall I give it to? This is really good against Arnolds. I think, yes, it's even better than Greatsword in terms of total damage, though Greatswords can possibly injure on very damaging it with Killing Frenzy, and this won't be able, but they remove the most HP if you hit both times. I guess I give it to the... Yes, you can have it. No. Okay, I gave this character Shield Expert, so better to give him that now. Right, maybe I'll just switch to bows. Yeah, he has crossbow mastery. Oh, I forgot about that actually. He also has throwing weapons. So I really like to give them both when I'm picking crossbow, because crossbow damage isn't very high, but with this it gets really increased when in close range. So I think that's a nice combination. Right. So I do want to take a few nets. Let's use them all actually. Still needs a weapon. Okay, I think we are set. Yes, it's a contract. As you can see, it's 2 skulls. Okay, let's see what they do. Okay, coming that way. Spreading. I guess it could be easier to focus on these ones first. Though, yes, and I don't really like this, because since they can really screw up your formation, they can gain 8 advantage. "16 guys, try some." Yes, that's true. Okay, so I will move everyone. I cannot charge anymore because he's blocked. Oh, he could actually do this. Yes. No. Okay, I guess I start shooting. Yes, metro the net first. So this one don't need to net right now. I will net this one and avoid these ones. So wait. You want to demonstrate big fellas. Ah, big fellas. Yes. Ugly ones too. Okay, you. So this. And this. They've all acted. So this. Oh wow. It's still not a good chance. Alright. Let's see what happens next. Net strats. Yes, exactly. Alright. So you can net. Voice cards. Ah, an olds. The frost annals have armor, a light armor, so you need to remove it first before being able to do well to reach HP. So that's the difference, and they also can give you furs, and I think they're stronger overall. They have slightly better stats. So yes, this version isn't very strong. It's one of the weakest. Yes, these ones come unarmored. I want this one to stay here and protect everyone somehow. This is a bad position. I need to move away. Okay, so do this. Okay, many misses. Oh. Actually, I think the mace isn't that good here, because it does much less damage than hitting twice with the sword, and well, it's reducing damage if you hit, but I guess the hammer is better because of stagger. So this one, okay, I should take this. Right here, I guess. Okay, so let's start working on him. And okay. Okay, so I barely damage him. Okay, good. I think it should be enough to kill him. Let's wait a bit more surrounding. Okay, that's really good. Of course, cleavers also will perform very well. So, okay, let's wait. What does he have? Okay, that's good. Oh, I should have. No. Okay. Miss. Do I want to split and take a chance? No. Ah, that's bad. Okay, berserk, but no action points. I won't be able to kill him this turn, even if I stagger him. So will probably throw me away, but let's do this still. And same deal here. Okay. Missed. Okay, 2 times. I wasn't expecting that. Forgot they could. It's okay, we have wow. It was a 8% chance. Okay. It's annoying. Oh no. 1, 2, 3. Okay. No matter. It won't work though. Probably use that. Okay, let's wait. Let's gang up. Much easier. So no more fatigue or best turn. Okay. Can't shield wall. Oh. Okay, he's fleeing. I missed twice. That's a first. Second fight or the same one? Oh no, it's the same one. You missed part of it. I'm still fighting them. Okay, I made a mistake. Nice. Okay, he's fleeing. Okay, that's over. Alright. So 3 injuries. That's alright, considering. Okay, more hearts. I got 5 so far, and only 2 of these, but it's good. We get 3 of these. Some level ups. 4. Good. And I guess that's a 4. Actually, I think, yes, a 3 is good enough. So, yes, I guess you can take full mastery. So 6 levels to go with 3.5. That's 21, 890. That's enough for me. Okay. Standard character, melee 1. 4 is nice, but probably want more HP to be safe. So it'll be a nimble character. And what should I give him? Can he use dodge? Oh, that's not bad. Okay, maybe we'll go for dodge, seeing as he doesn't have much defense. And that's a good time to try it. We'll see how that goes. Very well. So I got the ambition to get 10,000 crowns, because the difference with other origin is that since we don't have many backgrounds to hire from, only cheap ones, there's actually, and I like to spend my crowns on edge knights, hunters, etc. So yes, I'm left with a big bunch of crowns that I don't spend. I don't like to buy too much equipment in shops unless it's named equipment. So I've been building up this capital and not using it. Why? Okay. You can buy that. And very cheap ammunition. Should be enough for now. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, so we are still short 2000 for the ambition completes. So I did some exploring offline and, well, explored most of the southern parts. There's a lot of water, so not much to do, and there's not a lot of land on this map, but everything is there. And I found the golden goose there. I think I will sell it as soon as I get good price, because, well, it's better, I think, to get the money instantly than to wait for it, for the item to pay itself. So I would like to go there again and raid some caravans, attack some soldiers, and get more equipment. We can go directly there, or we can do a small turn. Yes, let's go there, I think. And we can also explore in the process, see if there's anything there. Okay, there's something, but unfortunately it may contain guys. It's most likely brigands, but can't take the chance. I have no sergeant, no bannerman. Another one. We could know what it contains if the party was spawned, but it doesn't always happen. Oh, I missed the brigand camp. I was alt-tabbing. So let's see what we have. Okay, we can... I'm always hiring more because I need better characters. So these ones I just don't bother. Could be maybe that one. No, but good rolls, but okay, that one is interesting. Let's see. So lowish fatigue, but really good mini skill. Decent defenses. Oh, he's a good all-around character. I may not level him up yet, but I'll keep him, I guess. Let's see. Yes, I think I will get everyone to 11, and then we'll start leveling up new guys, unless of course I find someone really great. In that case I probably will remove someone, maybe that one actually, because yes, I mean he won't carry us far with that kind of resolve, and he's good though with adrenaline. Anyway, we'll see. So we have a lot of contracts available. Let's sell the useless thing. I think I have too many daggers. Let's sell that, I think. I won't I don't want to keep it. So what's interesting about this origin as well is that you can find many rat catchers. So you can get, actually you can get many more nets if you like them. And if you don't, I think you should, because they're really useful. So do we want one of these? Maybe, since we have one crossbowman, and the rest will be it worked, okay. And this is costing us, but it's I think a good thing to do that now. So you get this, and I already have one, so this, okay, that looks good. Now yes, I think I have too many daggers. Oh, well, I could keep them just in case if I meet Legionite mercenaries. Okay, so I see there are changes with an update. Maybe it's a good idea to restart. Let's see. These changes. Okay, we'll see that later. So let's pick one of these. Okay, this is following the tracks. Always nice. Cargo, probably not. And caravan too far. I didn't check the armory. See if there's something interesting. Yes, that could potentially be. Though, yes, I don't think I have money to spare for that. I want to buy named weapons. More likely. So let's do that then. And activate this. Okay. So now the groups are getting bigger, and we get. There was a Edge Knight, I think. But I don't want to alienate another house. So some marksmen, it's good that it's night then, even if we have enough archers. Let's switch a few things. So yes. There's much less fatigue now. So arming sword and probably no armor. You can get it. And you as usual. Looks good. Okay. Yes, that's fine. And you get these. Really want to go there instead. All right. Forest. Is that fine? Do we want forest? No. Throwing spear. Maybe I just take everyone up the hill. Oops. Okay, could have been put in there. Go there then. Yes, the marksmen are coming. You as well. Okay, there's a new patch. What does it change? Is there a change to quickens? Maybe? Relentless. Okay, to 50%. Okay. Okay. So no other conditions, all shields, none of them can work. Alright, well, we'll see, I guess, how it goes. Ah, okay, that's nice. So, but not a shield, right? Everything but a shield can still give you the benefit of bonus. Okay, okay, that's it's an interesting change. I guess we'll restart quickly after that. Oh wow, I didn't know it could do that, but apparently it could, so it's annoying. Nope. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Scimitars from shield to have an entirely new special kill. Gash. Hitting the head using this skill on the threshold. Inflicting injuries. 35% lower, just like with the crippling strike, but stacking with it. Okay, yes, that's a really interesting idea. Yeah, so it only triggers when you've hit head, which means it's only a 25% chance, right? And I guess it costs more fatigue. So we'd have to see how good this does. And then of course, yes, you have to, it's cutting injuries, so I don't remember about the head ones, if they're good or not. Yes, it means it only happens yes 1/4 of the time, unless you have other modifiers. So if it's really more expensive, maybe it's not really useful. So you okay. Yes. Yes, that's true. Well, I mean, yes, it's the problem with injuries. So there is a number of enemies it doesn't work against. But yes, the question is it useful to really go for it for injuries? For orc warriors, orc berserkers, what else? Beasts. Because, well, goblins, I guess it will not, most of the time, not be useful, but it can work against, I guess, shamans or well-armored skirmishers. So yes, that's a question to ask. Decapitation. So did they remove decapitation, or is there just a third skill? Okay, there are marksmen around here, but I don't remember where. Okay, yes, and I'll restart too. Okay, so this is a messy combat. Oh, okay. Where is he? There. You hit. 38, that's a lot. Let's start and get closer. No more shield for me. Okay. Yep, could have used adrenaline. Let's do this. Okay, so it's gone. I liked the skill too. I think it's a shame. I mean, I think I like decapitation more. but well, maybe it's too, how to say that, not very interesting as a mechanics. Yes, that's yes, I thought it was a good idea to have some kind of increased damage with swords. Yes, maybe it's maybe you don't want swords after all if you're gonna use if you really want a lot of added damage with one-handed weapons. More different, but a new skill. Yes, I think that's a problem. Yes, killer on the run and juggler. Yes, unfortunately, I've tried a lot of times to get a good killer on the run, and first of all, they are quite rare and difficult to get, and they're not very good, so it's really difficult to make use of this background. And juggler, well, it's I think very rare too, and not very good background. Steel bro. Yes. Okay. If steel bro for the moment, it just sets the damage to head multiplier, well, body damage multiplier to 1. So if this new skill is just increasing the threshold, well, decreasing the threshold for injuries, it's something else. Maybe a build dedicated to... Okay, he hadn't shoot yet. To fight unarmored opponents. Yes, very niche. Well, yes, and usually these kinds of opponents aren't really the most difficult to kill. So yes, it's difficult to that's also why fencing swords, but also in a way scimitar and shamshir are kind of difficult to really make use of against tough opponents, because they don't do a lot of armor damage and have low ignore armor damage. So yes, you need someone to help you do the armor damage part in your team. So they're not really autonomous. So yes, it requires a bit more thinking and team planning to really leverage these weapons. So I think the marksmen are gone. There's still 3 of them, so We'll be careful. Okay, I could have used the dog. And not pass our turns yet. Just to make sure they do run. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. Almost zero loot. But we get the contract reward. So one of them was caught, and this armor is now unusable. Okay, let's save and restart the game with the update. So we'll come back in a few seconds. Oh, this is running in the background, bad idea. Okay. So let's catch up. Interesting. Resilient was buffed. We'll watch, we'll give a look at the changes together. Relentless, as Sujak said. Journeys. Okay, that's a good idea. Lone Wolf start. Does not, the PC player character does not require any, does not ask for any wages. It's a good idea. Okay, more changes to the origins. Okay, fatigue ratios of armors. Okay, so now we can't use shields anymore with this. Luckily this character will get Nimble. Actually, I may have given him Nimble instead. Okay, the chat. Okay, yes, Lone Wolf. Ah. Yes, all weapons, right? So yes, this one you will likely get nimble, and you can get dodge if I want. Yes, he has a nice enough initiative. So it probably is, yes, but okay. I have too much of a backline right now, so I need to send someone. Hmm, he has a good defense, so I could. You. Okay, you should stay behind you as well, I think. Oh, you do have dodge, though. Duelist with the net, exactly. That's. I think it's a good idea because it will help them a bit, and you can have more in your inventory, and with quick hands, get another one. And if you want to attack, you can attack and still benefit from double grip and duelist. But otherwise, you can keep it just there and quick hands, no action point. And on the next round, you can use it if you don't need to attack twice. So that will make for an interesting new way to play the duelist. Early game vibe, yes. Megan belt. Okay, it was buffed. How? I think it's the same, isn't it? So quickens as well. Well, I guess we saw it coming. So now I have to rethink. Um, okay, so the question is, oh, how do I use this now that I I could still have a shield, but and switch, but it would cost action points. I guess it's not worth it to keep one. Two and two, and this character, I don't know what to make of it. He has bad fatigue, bad HP. Uh, I guess he will have something like a mace or axe and do single target damage. Okay, so okay, okay. Is that intended or will it change? Let's just check chat, beta chat for a minute. Ah, okay, I see what it means. Yes, since Steel Bro decreases damage received, so you are less likely to reach the threshold for injury. So yes, it's helpful in that way. Yes, Steel Bro, they have it. That's right. And few others. So yes, the question is, what do I do with this now? I can use it to switch weapons, but not shields, which means what kind of weapons would I want? I guess I would want reach weapon, like a two-hander, and that's it. Unless I'm a duelist and want double grip or more control with stuns, etc. So for now, it's a bit awkward, I guess. I have enough so how many have we? This is another one. Okay, we have 3 there. And only one of them, oh no, none of them will take nimble and possibly dodge. So injuries and executioner on Arnold's, but I guess yes. Well, you know, it still reduces the threshold, so it's still better with gash. If you hit heads, you still have a better chance than when you hit body, you know, because it's reduced. And well, maybe I don't remember because I did editing on the injuries on the wiki, and there is a specific threshold for all injuries, and I don't remember if it's usually higher for the head injuries or if it's the same. Usually it starts at something like 25%, and you can see 35, 50 or something. So yes, if the thresholds for head injuries are higher in general than body thresholds, then yes, it won't really do much with Steelbro, but otherwise you will have a better chance than when you hit body, even if the enemy has Steelbro. So, but yes, for Arnold's, it's very difficult. I think Crippling Strike is most often needed if you want to inflict injuries. So yes, I'm still undecided on what I should do with these guys. Do I have another polearm? Is quick hands too? Okay, so that's another. Okay, just one. That's concerning. And very low rolls everywhere, which is not what we want to see. Yes, that's okay. So nimble is happening now. We need it. And we can, yes, no, that's okay. The new limit 17. So what do we do with this one? We could start taking this because it's gonna get dangerous with no shields. And take these. He's fine, you can get mace instead. What about him? He's more vulnerable and he has low HP. Both of them. All of them. So I guess you will get in the front lines. With what? Another mace? No. And you maybe? No. 22, okay. Okay, you can go as well. So mace, hammer. It's quicken as well. Let's give him alright, we'll try it that way. Maybe do this. Okay. Okay, so yes, the other change is to resilient. Everything is now reduced to 1 turn, which is a really good buff because that means insect swarm and everything actually. Bleeding, poison, it's only 1 turn now. Before that it was just -1, so it's really getting better. Yes, it's actually now it's a perk I would consider for when attacking goblins. And yes, it will help maybe. if you get hit against, well, against barbarians for sure, if you get hit with cleavers and orcs. That's a good, really good change, I think. Nothing still. Expensive. So, yes. So we are getting closer to the south, and hopefully we get any soldiers to attack. So the problem now with the change is that I will have some problems against ranged parties, against marksmen, arbalesters, and goblins. So night, I will have to attack at night, unless I give them shields, but then quick hands will only be useful for switching weapons, one-handed weapons. Famed scimitar, yes, counter clipping strike, and then the ultimate combo. You use decapitation. Ah, yes. Yes, I think it was a good idea, really. I mean, they could have kept both, but yes, I guess they wanted some variation. Range defense or anticipation. Ah, yes. Yes, it makes things a little bit harder. I have to rethink my strategy. Missed. Oh. Okay. I'll just take the AP hits. Yes. Thing is, if you keep a shield, so first there's the fatigue penalty. Then if you remove it, you lose remove it or equip it, you lose one action, one attack possibly. So I don't think yes, it will be worth it. So I guess I can still go, with it and just equip it and switch what? Other weapons maybe? Nice. Cannot shoot. Okay, done deal. Should wait for them to come. If they do, yes. Mm. Nope, not enough. Okay. Oh. Lot of battles around here. Okay, brigands. Some marksmen, no thanks. This is not a new threat, but it was in the files, but they added it. It's interesting. So 10% chance to reroll. But well, it's not good. So I guess we should sell a lot of things. Before raiding. Do I want... Yes, I can sell one. Okay. So yes. Alright, let's go down and see. So we attacked them, but we were at very high relations with this village, so we can still enter it. But the noble house itself is hostile. No. Let's wait and see if they have recruits. Okay, I'll take my chances. If it had been elsewhere, maybe. I should have bought some more tools. Should I buy them now? Buy just one stack to be safe. Oh. This would be quite tough because of the arbalistas. We could possibly do it at night, though we don't have very good armor. Yes, I would probably attempt it if it were night, so we'll just run away for now and see what else we can find. Anything? Okay, they're still following. Not coming out. Okay, what should we do? So I think the good strategy is to take the high ground. Good for the blood god. I'm just trying to figure out if we have enough shields or if we should take another one. Let's try it that way and we'll see. Maybe equip few more nets. What's going on? Oh no, it's not. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess they come there. This spot isn't too good. No, but well. Yes, it looks like it. But no knights, no sergeants. I guess it's a bit easier. maybe move forward once. $54, $63. Nice. Okay, what was that? 5. Oh, okay. Good. Raise die. An obvious shake. Let's go on. Try to get lucky. Okay, one less. Nice. Okay, we destroyed everything, but we didn't take much damage. almost finished. Okay. Yes, we took... Well, that's fine. Okay, one plasma is fine. More pikes, shields, which is good. Some ammo, 0 helmets. Some resources, but nothing too fancy, but good experience too. So, new tool. I guess spikes be better. Change that. Okay. Should we repair things? Yes, we gained some tools. This gas fatigue. So it's nimble then. Yes. Remove that. Okay. Is there any other... Oh, shields. No, well, we don't need them now. Be... Yeah. Okay, it's an ALP. Get it. 200. That's good. Not enough. Is he animal? No, he's not. Not coming. What else can we do around here? I guess it's time to start exploring further. Let's see. No. Would still like to have more good people. but yes, I guess we'll do it what we have. Oh yes, I still don't have any sergeant, even though I hired a lot of people. I don't really have any patience for the Ganga fights. And I'm out of food. Okay, why not? So, Ronstadt, Felsval. Steinturm. Okay, we can still do that, I guess. Get a chance to get even more recruits. No. East. Okay, they don't have much food. We need at least 1 unit. So no more recruits. Yes, we're desperate. Oh, okay, seems like it's good. Besides that, that's not extremely good, but and yeah, no, it's the problem with minus. Reduced fatigue, and the resolve is really shitty. There's too much to do to get him to nice enough levels. So this one, I guess, well, no, he's hesitant. There's nothing. 86 is good, but it's not bad, but kind of cool. Yeah, the problem is at this point, you know, I really need something, someone great to replace those. So he's alright, but I guess he's not good enough to really make keep Okay, next town then. Oops, forgot. So there are necrosavants there. Oh no, ancient dead in forest. Okay, what we can do is this and come back like this and get everything we see. It's nice. We'll be able to catch up. Okay, yes. Why does he have a sword? Okay, he's dodgy, that's why. Him as well. Could get mace mastery as well. But yes, probably. Okay, I guess that's our default setup now. Okay. Which one? Missed. Can attack him. Just strange. Interesting. Okay. Oh, interesting. Could have used the adrenaline there. Slight mistake. Wow. 450 missed. Missed again. Okay, he's going for the shield. No problem. Oh. Right. Good loot. Should we kill those as well, maybe? So only 3, but not very good. Can increase resolve a little bit, or initiative. Okay, let's go for resolve. Berserk, I guess. Or Nimble to be safe. Well, there are requires a few. Come on. Only two apparently. Expendable. Well, they're the best I could get, but some of them aren't, you know, stellar. Him, for example, is okay, but not amazing. Him a bit better. Yeah, it's okay, but these two, for example, nothing amazing either. But for now, yes, I'll stick with them. And I think I'll start exploring soon. So maybe we'll keep them. And we'll keep hiring anyway, but it's a good it's a good enough team for now. Okay. Okay, so this is a really good time. Okay, it adds. Three misses. Oh, this is annoying. I could die. No, that's okay. Zero damage, obviously. I should have. Not enough. Okay, wait, Ed. Is it okay? There's nothing. Mm. Oh, let's take this one. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna take a break. So let's save here and we'll continue later. Maybe. Alright. Bye bye.